What's up? I want to tell everybody thank you all so much for tuning into the Wiley Show. So good to be back. Yesterday, fireworks went through the roof, and we definitely going to talk about that between the Armon Wiggins and his stalker. We're going to get into that conversation. Let me make sure. Okay, the sound, I see the green, so the sound is good. So we definitely going to talk about it. But also, when you see this video in a replay, make sure you leave a comment. So it's a lot of stuff that we want to get into in this video that we're going to discuss and talk about. Now, first, we're going to start with Funky Dineva. I'm sending my prayers to Funky Dineva. He have been diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer. I want to play you the short that we dropped on yesterday. He have announced that, and this is a very serious moment, that he was diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer. And I definitely want to play what we dropped on yesterday. So we ask that you all pray for him. Hey. Let me wait. Let the volume. Okay, let me make sure the volume. Make sure the volume is up. Cancer stage 1. This is a very important message to all men, is to go get tested very early, because early detection is key. He wrote a statement, and I'm definitely praying, that God heal him in his body completely, because I know God can heal. God made his body. I know he can heal him and dry up the cancer from the root. So when he posted that, I was immediately sad to hear he's only in his 40s. And to hear this, I'm definitely praying. This ain't the time for nobody to make fun of him. This is the time for prayer, because I know what prayer can do. Fucking I need. So he was diagnosed with stage 1. It's very important. Even myself, I'm going to do an exam. I'm 35, so I don't know if it's too early or not, but I'm gonna do that to make sure I get checked and everything. Because fucking Aniva is his 40. I believe he's 40 or 41. But it was very sad when I heard about it. I said, but early detection is key. It's not good to make fun of him. And people said, well, you need to make different lifestyle choices. Of course, I was on the phone with someone. They was breaking down how you can get, how the possibility of something that you eat, alcohol, etc. But this is not the time to make fun of him, to do any health jokes. Let me tell you why you should do any health jokes, because the same joke you say to him, it's the same thing that will happen to you. So you don't want to have those jokes. But I know God made fucking Aniva body. He created the body. He know his beginning and his end, and I know God can heal. And what I want fucking Aniva to do, get in church, pray, fast, because that surgeon, that surgeon he's going to do surgery. That God guide that surgeon hand, that he grab the cancer and remove it completely. So he was definitely talking about it. We definitely praying for fucking Aniva, sending the prayers, because that is a serious thing. Prostate cancer took out a lot of the greats, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of the greats, a lot of black men went on to glory because of prostate cancer. So we're definitely praying for him. Definitely praying for him. Me and fucking Aniva are not friends. Excuse me. Woo! I just ate, and I just woof. It just woof. Woof. We're not friends. But if it's a serious situation coming out, we immediately are going to send our prayers. Immediately going to pray, because we know what prayer can do. I know what prayer can do. Prayer can heal. Amen. Someone prayed for me, and I look at my life and I thank him every time. I thank him for that. I thank God for putting that goodness in me and me survive and me to be here. I thank God. That's truly a blessing. And I thank God that, he have blessed me enough to see another day. It's not some people that make it to 35 years old. And guess what? If you have not contributed to the birthday fund, still on, you better contribute. The government is open. The government is open. We put a wish list out. We put a book up there. And if anything else I need to add to the wish list, y'all let me know. I'll drop it in the chat for y'all. Give me a second while I pull it up. I will drop it in the chat. Okay? Because we need this stuff. So when we move into this, when we get into this office space and to do our show, I'm super excited what we do, but we need equipment. Amen. We don't want to go in there without no equipment. Okay? It's a couple of things that we got to get. Then I got to get some stuff that's been shipped up north. I got to get it back to me so I can have it. Okay? But yes, because the government is open. Let me tell you, the government is open. Okay, now, because some of y'all will say, well, Wiley, I donate, but the government is closed. I said, Lord, open up that government. And before I knew it, that government was open. It's open back up. So make sure you $1 per year. When I tell you $1 per year, that is what we are requesting. Say, hey, Wiley, hey, Bias, hey, producers, the new job. Thank God for that. And thank God for getting back in school too. Going to complete it. We finally going to complete it. We'll get back in school. We're going to complete it. So I just thank God for that. Thank God that y'all are here. And there's a lot of stuff we're going to get into with this Armon Wiggins and stuff. So make sure y'all share and thumbs up. So I was minding my own business. Like I always do, I mind my business. I don't be in nobody's business but my own. And Armon was tweeting on his Twitter account, or X account, as they call it now. And I said, what's going on? Because I'm subscribed to his X account. So if he tweets something, I get it. I'll be like one of the first ones to get it because it automatically sends it to my phone. But I want to read it of what he put about this stalker. He said this, like, I'm worried because I feel like this MF is really crazy. Like, literally makes stuff up in his head about me and feels like all of my success is a slight to him. And I'm getting people turned against him. I feel like this MF would have a mental break and to off me. Like, seriously. They said, like, no BS. This is Armon tweeting. I'm getting concerned because it's feeling like an obsession at this point. And it's only dangerous because you have already tried to attack me, then threaten me. And at some point, I have to start taking this serious, especially since we're occupying space and the mere success of me feels like a slight to him. And it triggers him like I have to do something. Then Armon tweeted this. This is like really getting out of control. Like I'm starting to actually get concerned for my life. This man had a manic breakdown inside of a car. Somehow he made his content about me every day at court. Mad that other people have posted my content. I'm not even there and I'm still being talked about. Please copy and save this tweet for the future. Like this is getting weird and I don't like it. Then he posted, like, you have way too much hate and jealousy in your heart for a person you don't know, for a person that doesn't talk to you. Then someone said this, call the cops. Stop giving him the spotlight. Then going back and forth is what he wants. He wants something that you can't give him, and that's switching lives. So he will settle for being enemies. Stop addressing him online. File, I believe they tried to say file a police report. And Armon responded to that tweet, said, babe, it's beyond spotlight. I don't feel safe. Did you not see the manic crash out the other day? And then it's like every day you talking about me and threatening me, jealous that I platformed, is giving the K word, as he said. And then he said, I have to do something because I don't feel safe. It's too weird. Someone else posted, he said, when his video recently crying in the car, he has a demon attached to him. He's a effing weirdo. Then Armon said this is what I'm saying. It's like this weird session and anger with me, he won't let me the F go. Then, okay, then he tweeted, I'm fine. I'm on the plane home, but I'm just sitting here thinking I will be covering more cases, and he will too. And the hate and anger he had in his heart because he didn't get posted on academics or a shout out from Joe Button. And the simple fact that I was there, he banged to get in and threatened me. I feel like one day he will try something crazy because he is mentally not stable and I have to do something. Then Armon tweeted, and if you guys have any clips or videos or tweets or threats, send them to me, please. So I read all that. So then it's only right that I get the response of the stalker, the person that's stalking Armon. He reposted this tweet. Characters like academics, Armon Wiggins, Malago Graham, Jesse Lee will just be talentless S-word staying in the blog commentary community, payouts and standing over integrity for that a lot. It's pretty sad considering the platforms they have. He reposted that. Don't share that Armon. Then the stalker said this about Armon. I could care less of what Armon got. You N-word, B-word, P-word, S-word. Believing about me, I'm the realest, and you will get to know that. Then the stalker said, so if Armon Wiggins already told supporters he was leaving on Tuesday due to Thanksgiving holiday, why did he have a full-blown meltdown on X, blaming me, saying he's scared for his life? This is just an example of what type of manipulation he does specifically against me. Then the stalker posted a picture with him and Armon Wiggins, and he said this. He said, Armon Wiggins really wants to be friends with me. These pictures were taken after he told 100K people I was a stalker and that tried to attack me. I pretended to be cool with him. Hope he reversed the false narrative and spun against me. But clearly, this is a stalker into this type of way. Then the stalker reposted this. Fucking I even told not one lie. Armon Wiggins needs to grow the F up. You're pushing 40. You're a 37-year-old man outside the core celebrating a disgusting A-word human being by being sprayed down in the baby oil. It doesn't get no lower than this. Now, this is before the prostate cancer diagnosis from fucking it. This is before that. So we praying for him. We got to pray for him. Then the stalker said this. Armon Wiggins does the same thing. They posted a clip. The stalker reposted a tweet, and it says, wow, how I feel. I can't even breathe or live in peace. Now Armon Wiggins was online first thing in the morning, use this platform to amplify and push harassment, bullying, and made up narratives. He doesn't know me and has never spoken to me, never asked for a comment. So they posted Bianca Belair, WWE wrestler. He reposted that on his page. So this is my whole ordeal with this. Anytime you're dealing with a person, this is me being real. I need y'all to sit down and hear this. Anytime that Armon Wiggins is going around, he lives in the stalker live in the same city, I think it is best to not deal with this person online. It's best to go to the courthouse, to file the paperwork to sue for damages, defamation, slander, and also get a restraining order because this person have gone around saying that he's going to put hands on Armon Wiggins. He's going to throw hands on him. He went in the bathroom threatening Armon Wiggins. This stalker just everywhere. He just goes around threatening people and stuff like that. He even had the stalker even having in his mind that Armon gets on the phone with me to say to put his name in the title. I'm like, what? We don't talk stuff like that. Armon doesn't call me to say, you need to put his name in the title. Again, this is the stalkerish in this man. Clearly, he's not well. And I told him this when I was on the phone with him back in the day. I said, it's okay to get therapy. It's okay to get on medicine. Clearly, he have mental problems. And let's not forget, also, this man the stalker have an open battery case for putting hands on a security guard where he had to take anger management classes. So we just hearing this stuff about this particular stalker. This stalker have been going around saying that he was going to be at the courthouse first. Nobody can follow him, and not understanding the fact. If you go back to that day, I was there and I was watching live. Armon Wiggins was live, and his audience requested him to go because they kept saying, no offense to the people that was there. I'm not throwing any shade, but the people kept saying that it's boring. Nobody's giving us the tea like Armon Wiggins. This is dry. This is boring. I requested for Armon Wiggins to go there. I posted it on my X account, posted it publicly. I said it privately in my. Excuse me. I'm trying. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me log out of this because my laptop's trying to act up. I'm trying to watch other people, but of course, who is it? Let me know if y'all can hear me. With the stalker, so I'm trying to hear about this. The stalker was going around saying that Armon Wiggins is jealous of me because I'm in Hollywood. I'm like, no, that's not the case. Now back to the way his audience requested. His audience requested him to go. They even donated to his channel. They send cash out. They send cash up. They send money. They even send super chat because they said we really want Armon Wiggins to go to the case because he can break down and give us the tea. He can break down, give us the information. We really want this to be on your show. So it's no offense to any of the other streamers that went, but let's be clear, the best person that commented on the show, that did great on the show, was Armon Wiggins. He did the best entertainment. He wasn't really trying to be boring, dry, down to the fact he did sensationalize it and made it entertaining, made it funny, and that's why we viewed him and support him. But when it comes to denying, I've said this to any of the people that's out here stalking, then you gotta understand that the stalker have to understand that he made it easy for Armon Wiggins to say these things because he plays into that narrative. Let's be clear. He went in the restroom, was rapping threatening words, that a lawyer was in the restroom, y'all, listening to this, went to the judge, and the judge said, who is in the bathroom threatening people? Now, what Armon Wiggins should have did, and I know he don't want to do it, I know he don't want to do this, but he should have raised his hand and said, yes, this stalker, this man here, pointing him out, threatened me in the bathroom. He could have did that. But I think probably if he would have did that, maybe the judge would have said, neither one of y'all going to be in the courtroom, get out. Or it could have been like, finally, he gets some type of justice because he's going around posting all this stuff. Now, he said when he was in the car crying, the stalker was in the car crying, he was saying, I'm crying because of my sister. You're crying because you're not getting a viewership like Armon Wiggins. That's why you're crying. You're crying because you're not on DJ Academics getting a shout out. You're crying because you're not on that. It takes time for it. To be honest, if he just really pay attention and look at himself, he's the issue here. If it was me, I'd be like, I ain't stunned what this person's saying. I'm going to report on these cases and build it up and be done with it. Because there's other creators that's there that's not into the drama. Pam went there. She covering the case. She ain't getting into it with not one blogger. Then the stalker was like, well, I was sitting by Pam, and Pam was going to be weird. Then she went over there and sat by Armon and said, here you go again. Just focus on the case. Just focus on the case. Why are you making it about other bloggers? When I covered the case with the two YouTubers, I don't know if y'all remember that. No, it wasn't the two. It was a husband and wife. When they had got deleted on the strip, so my father was like, hey, you need to go to the courthouse. I was like, oh, okay, it's at the same court building. So I went to the same courthouse, and we was talking, and then the media was there. I did not make it about Armon. I did not make it about the stalker. I didn't make it about this person. I stayed focused on what the reporter asked me. We was all over the news. Literally all over the news. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. People was hitting me up. One person hit me up that they're friends with this celebrity. Not gonna say no names. And they love Wiley. So the celebrity person reached out to my viewer and said, your favorite content creator on the news, Wiley on the news. And I said it in my mind. I said, I want to be on the news for something, for something positive. Even though it was a sad situation, it was that I was not the story and it's such of a negative light. So yeah, so absolutely. So we had one on the news, and people's like, "Oh, Wiley on the news, Wiley on the news," and I did not make it about another creator. I didn't. I just went there, covered the case, took my notes, covered the case. I would still be covering it, but you know, I'm definitely not. In a space to do it right now because I've had to work. But when that case was up, when it first came up, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna definitely go ahead on and do that." And even the place I was staying, the lady was like, "You were so right. Like it is, whatever what I said." She had repeated it. I said, "See that when you stay focused and stay in the light, you don't have to worry about it. It will have." We was literally on the news for something positive, and it was like all over the Vegas news. I was in write-ups and articles and stuff. And no shade, I didn't even know the YouTuber. I didn't even know him. But he's my brother. That's my sister in the YouTube community. I'll stand it up. And I went up there and I got him to say what I had to say. Now, did I know them people? No, I didn't know them people. I didn't know them. But who was the one? But when them cameras show up, I just put on the face and said what I had to say. And people was looking like, who is this dude was looking? And I didn't even know the people. But that didn't stop me for saying what I'm saying because it's the best thing that is going on here. I'll give you a second. I'm gonna post things. So I was ready for that moment and didn't worry about it. You don't see me get into in situations with Armand or this was so like no, I stopped that a long time ago. And the difference, they said, well, Wally, what's the difference between the stalker and you? I said, well, I never lived in the same city as Armand Wiggins. I've never been in the same place as Armand Wiggins, like in the same event space. I never ran up on Armand to throw hands on him or to throw urine, infected bacteria urine. I didn't do any of that. I was just talking my mess over on YouTube, and I never showed up at a case that he was reporting on, or showed up to his house, or showed up to the club, or demanding that he post his address. So that I didn't do any of that. All the stuff that I said about him was all on YouTube. Just everything was on YouTube. Never got on the plane to go see him, to pull up on him. Never did do all that type of stuff. So it's not the same. This person actually go to court, say he gonna put hands on people. So Armand have every right to do what he have to do. If he not careful, that person can really harm Armand and bring something to the table where it can harm him. So Armand have to take this very very serious because they live in the same city. Now everybody said, but Wiley, did they take a picture together? I was totally against the picture, taking a picture with him. But since the picture was already taken, I understand why Armand he's trying to keep the peace. But did it work? It didn't work. He tried to keep the peace. It did not work because that particular person started acting up again. Then the stalker posted when he's acting. So I'm watching him act, no offense. It wasn't good. He keeps telling people up on the platform, and it's laughable. Armand could have hit me up for a sad actor card. I'm good with producing. I know how to put people on. I know how to create superstars. I said this. Now, wait a minute. Now, if you know how to create superstars, then why are you not a superstar on YouTube? Why are you not on television? Why are you not on CBS, ABC? Why are you not on any of these platforms if you a superstar? That's what I understand. If you know how to talk about, people should hit you up to get a card, a SAT after card, and to get into Hollywood to help make movies. I said, well, why don't you do it? Everything that you claim that you can do for others, you haven't done for yourself. Everything that you have showed was a low budget film. It wasn't something where it was a big budgeted film where you on there with a mainstream actor or actress. It was all low budget. It was low. It was like literally a low budget film. Like I don't understand that. I don't get that. So excuse excuse me. I'm like, excuse me. Why you say you got all that? Yeah, horrible acting. The white people performance was better. So, because you're so busy worrying about what Armon Wiggins is doing and not putting it in the truck. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Because we did a goal, so we reached our goal. And y'all keep doing it. Keep it up. I'm trying to drop the Amazon wish list here, but my laptop, this internet is not working that great. It gotta work good because when I get back in school, this internet gotta be on point. Yeah, last time I checked, Armand has been on plenty national screens. Hello, no shade. He have, and used to try to work with that, but it's hard to work. And Oprah said it better. It's hard to. You cannot be friends with a person that have a hint of jealousy of you. A hint of jealousy. So it's gonna be difficult for him to be friends with people because number one, he thinks he's better than the people, and number two, okay, now it'll work. Give me a second. He think he better than people and all type of stuff. Oh, give me a second, y'all. Whew. And then we'll open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in. Y'all bear with me. Okay, let's see if it'll. Let me see if I can drop it. The link in here. Where we at? I'm gonna drop the Amazon link here. Love you, thank you. Okay, we already shared that, Wiley. We gotta share that again. Let me see if I can drop it in here real quick. So we just got our... Okay, there we go. Now where's the chat at? Okay, right here. Let's see. All right, there we go. It took me a long time to drop that. Shoot. Let me do it this way. So if anybody want to call in, it'd be good if y'all want to call in. I want to hear y'all thoughts on here before I get these phone lines open up. Let me hear y'all thoughts. Okay, I want to hear y'all thoughts on this entire situation. Because everybody kept saying, Armon Wiggins, you gotta say you want Milagro to win, and this is all harassment and stuff like that. There's a difference. I wish he would have still had the tweet up, and I'm sorry I didn't catch it. But Armon pretty much said, Milagro, don't go around. Oh, we already got a caller. Hey, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's so good to hear you that you called in first. Usually you be busy.
I know, and I'm always catching the replays, but I'm happy I caught the live. First of all, it's a lot of mess that's going on, and I'm happy about it because it definitely gives me something to do during the day. It gives me something to listen to during the day. So yeah, the girls in the internet streets been losing their mind. First things first, Funky Dineva coming out talking about he got stage 1 prostate cancer. It's good that he caught it early. I really don't know much about that, but you know, he people are saying it's not a big deal, but it's like if you ain't never had cancer before, it's like how are you supposed to react? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I feel like when people are saying stuff like that, I feel like they're being insensitive because it's like if you catch HIV or something. Oh, I'm sorry. That's like I'll think the money. That's like if you catch the house in Virginia. You know, people be like, "Oh, it's okay. You can take meds and it'll become undetected." It's like certain stuff you just be like, "Ooh, okay, I need to take this serious." So I feel like the content creators they could at least work on providing like empathy when it counts. As far as Denai goes, okay, y'all. I really thought Denai was like a little crazy, just a little bit, but he do got an IBM account. Like he do have his IBM set up. So I mean, he is kind of like legit. Is he playing like in like big movies, like movies that's coming out in a box office? No. But his movies are kind of getting like what Claudia Jordan be doing, like little stuff like that.
Oh, you better not say her name, Claudia, because she gonna be in the chat.
What was her name? Fishy Cat.
Well,
hey Claudia.
You say Claudia name. You say Claudia name 3 times. Her troll farm gets in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Hey Claudia, girl, I know you somewhere in the bushes looking.
They call her colorist Claudia. That's what Michelle calls her.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. You know how those mixed girls are. So, I feel like what Denai is saying about Armon subliminally gatekeeping, I do believe that. Because even when you and Armon went through y'all little whatever, you used to say the same thing about him too in the past, saying that he was gatekeeping and this, that, and the third, on how he likes to believe. Like, remember he used to he'll talk about you on station here, but then he'll get out on his other platform and be like, oh, he's so crazy, he's stalking me, he's doing this, he's doing that, da 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 da. So I do believe like more than one person have said it about Armon being a gatekeeper and being the one that's going around to other people backdoor and saying, don't do this, don't work with this person, da 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 da. But he don't really like that stuff being done to him, especially with that whole Cardi B trying to get him kicked off the air with Angela Yee. So when he said like Armon was kind of gatekeeping or like just kind of like starting up some little myths to keep people away from him so they won't be in the same circle together, I do believe that. That is Armon's character. Like too many people have said it about Armon. So it's like I believe they're not like halfway, and I believe him like 50-50. Like I believe him like just a little bit, not a lot, just a smidge about some of the things that Armon doing. I knew once Armon said that he was going to the Malago case, I knew it was going to be some mess between him and Denai. Because remember, Armon said he wasn't even going to the case. He was like, it's going to be a bunch of weirdos, a bunch of circus freaks. He was like, I'm not going. He was like, the case ain't going to be about nothing, saying that it was just whatever. Then all of a sudden, he was like, I'm watching it, and it's not giving what it's supposed to give. And he was like, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for me out there. So he was like, I need to go out there. But his supporters, donated enough money, so he was able to go. So it's like half of it, yes, his fans was wanting him to go out there, but baby girl, you say you wasn't even going out there, so why would you even going out there anyway? You could have still brought the same pizzazz that you normally bring at home, like you're doing now. You know, Armon was talking about Denai, talking about him, calling him crazy, saying all of this. So it's like, you know that Denai is easily triggered. You know Denai is going to be on the front side of putting it all out there while you're working behind the scenes. So, of course, he's going to look like he's crazy because when Armon do stuff, he's not up front with it. He's behind closed doors with it. So when the other person is online spazzing out and talking all that mess, of course people are gonna call them crazy. And Wiley, you should know that they did that to you. So it's like I get that we all cool with Armon now, but it's like don't forget like what type of person he is. You know, sometimes we gotta stand on the side of right, whether we like the person or not, or whether we think the content creator is a little loony or not. You know, sometimes people can like add to the craziness. Like kind of like if you know somebody like triggers and this and that, sometimes people can play on that to make them seem kind of crazy. I'm not taking up or denying or nothing, but it's just like some of the stuff he said, and it was another content creator that Armon got into it with. I forgot his name, but he was saying the same thing too. He's at the Malago case as well. So I'm like, okay, Armon, you probably did come up the starting mess because I mean, it wasn't no mess or no drama until you came there. So it's like maybe you did bring a little drama there, you know. Maybe you amplified it when you went there, and when his childish high school behaving self was in the bathroom singing "Duck If You Buck" and "You Don't Know Me" and fight songs in the bathroom. It's like, why didn't you just pay him dust and keep it moving? Like, let's keep it real. Denot is not about to fight nobody in no courthouse. He didn't have enough money to bail himself out. So why would he fight? He was really just talking mess. And he was saying that Denot like threatened Armon. He did not threaten Armon. He said we can go into a mutual ground combat, and we can box it out. But my whole thing is like, that would never happen. That would never happen at all. As far as who else we talked about? Hold on.
Definitely send prayers to fight.
As far as Armon calling himself trying to sue Denot, it's like, boy, you need to calm down because your behind is like a pinky toe right about Cardi B. Like, if you think in the Milagro case, they said they've been watching Milagro since 2018. So if Megan can have a team of people sitting there for years watching Milagro every show, recording everything that she said, I hope Armon don't think he in the clear because as quiet as it's kept, I'm hearing in the scuttlebutt, he next. I'm hearing he next to be in the court seat. I'm hearing he next. And when he get his turn, y'all, the Wiley Show, audience, y'all, we go donate money to get his butt there so he can sit in the goddamn courtroom and do the same thing.
Who you think gonna sue? Who you think gonna sue Armon? Because I'm trying to see like what.
So on Twitter, I got like a little burner account, and I'll be in those in those little groups or whatever, and they got those Stan Cardi B pages that actually have a connection with Cardi B, and they were saying that they're gathering up information on him too.
Oh Lord.
A defamation suit.
Well,
so,
but Armon can afford. Well, I can't speak for him, but if Milagro can afford a good defense attorney, because I'm hearing that her defense team was really good, and y'all there in deliberation, I believe Armon can afford a good lawyer to defend him. And that because I'm trying to see what can she sue him for. She can't rap. She can't say car.
Well, some boy has said defamation of character. So they got this whole collage. They got like a bunch of collage videos.
What is the defamation?
Of like literally everything Armon has said.
What is defamation? She can't say car. She can't speak English well. Like what? I'm trying to understand to her group of people.
When him lying about her being fired from, lying about her calling her bees, calling her ugly.
Oh, look, he
never
called her.
A strong case, but
I don't think it's a strong case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a strong case either. Like that's not a strong calling her ugly. Like I don't see a strong. I never heard him.
Well, that's why I think it's gonna do the same thing with kind of like how they did Milagro.
Okay.
Like I feel like none of the stuff that she was saying was strong enough either until she dropped that whole, that
the accent. Yeah, the accent. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I feel like, but they all compiled it all together. So Armon, he needs to be kind of careful too. You know, everybody need to be careful. Then behind needs to be careful too, because he could get sued by the Malone family for all the stuff that he was saying about them. So it's like, you just never know. And then you going overseas to a whole other country with a bunch of strangers that you don't even know that you are borderline responsible for. So, just kind of keep it cute, keep it cute.
But my thing is with the not, like you said, this whole thing about gatekeeping, and did not have an issue not only with Armon. You remember he had issue with Tisa Tales. He had issues with a couple other bloggers there. He even ran up on the bodyguard Gene Deal. So he had his issues. So if Armon, well, let's just say for point of conversation, Armon Wiggins trying to gatekeep. Well, damn, he's doing a really good job because to not do spaz out on people and make it easy to close the gate. But if since he said he had all of this experience in Hollywood, and he had, experience in Hollywood, being in low budget films, take that knowledge and apply that on your YouTube channel. Why are you trying to get into this? I want to fight and all this. And
I think that's what he's doing. I think that's why he be acting like that. Like I don't know. I don't know. But he said that
because he get more views. That's not to cut you off.
He don't really be mad, so I don't know.
He get more views talking about Kashawn Rock. Was it profitable for him to go to this trial? No, it wasn't. Because he get more views talking about Kashawn Rock and Blueface. So it wasn't even profitable for him to even go to this trial. The views, they get 10, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. The amount of views, at best, he may walk away from a check of $1,000, less than that. So spending money on a rental car plus an Airbnb, it wasn't worth it for him to go.
Well, child, he ain't got no car. He walking. He be walking.
He was in a car the other day, crying in the car.
That's probably, he was sharing like an Airbnb with strangers, so ain't no telling. They didn't probably let that man drive his car,
Yeah, he probably gave that man a good, okay.
Yeah. But Denard is making he is kind of making new alliances or whatever. I know he said that him and King Kane, they locked in together. So I'm like, okay.
Lord,
This is like, how we have Lil' Kim and Nicki, and then the next generation down below. It's just kind of like. This song just kind of Denard reminds me of the younger version. Reminds me of the younger version of you, Wiley. I really feel like Denard and AC2 is your kids. Those are I feel like they mimic their careers off of you. I know you don't like hearing that, but I really feel like they mimic their careers off of you. And then all of a sudden, Denard is building an alliance with King Kane. They squash their little beef. They all cool and cordial now. And he said he apologized to another female content creator because he assumed that she had something to do with Armon going to the police officers about.
Oh, he's talking about Pam.
She's talking about in the bathroom. What's her name?
He's talking about Pam Esquire.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, her. So, he's kind of building up his little alliance or whatever. I was still trying to figure out.
You don't even.
I was still trying to figure out what was his issue what's his issue with making make sense, because he said he don't like him either.
I'm like, what's the issue that make it make sense? Don't be in no drama. Come on.
He's so boring. What is he talking about now? I ain't seen him. What's he doing now? He's still online.
He's still online, but I'm not gonna say that because when I said that, I was called a hater. I was called jealous.
What?
Because I'll be watching that. Okay. Since you want to be messy, you open the door, so let me walk in it. The room.
Just a little bit. Just open it up. Just a little bit.
It'd be so dry. I'm like, how is he getting all these views? Because he just sit there.
Cracking that car.
Oh yeah. So this what happened. He's just so. He's make you want to go to sleep. Now, if you want to go to sleep, watch him. You can go to sleep because it's so dry. And I'm like, what is they doing to get all the views? But somebody called me and they said that this is a source call. We said that 82 bad views, the not bad views, because they was pointing me to the point, like Wiley, see when they got done live, they only got 3 comments, but all of them views. So that means they buying views. I'm like, oh,
come
wow.
on now, Wiley. I could have told you. I could have told you that. And
I'm like, oh,
I know.
Oh,
HQ is buying his views. The ratios don't make sense. It don't make sense. How you reaching new milestones with subscribers, but your numbers are still the same? Like, I ain't never seen AP2 with like 10K views, 5K views. I've never seen it. I've seen that with like 1,000.
And then what gets me with that situation, he said, how can I be jealous of someone that's buying views? I can't be jealous of that because I know
that's. How you gonna be jealous of your son? You birthed him.
Oh Lord, thank you.
Come on now, they need to wake up, like Lord Jesus. Come on now. Why would you be jealous of your son? But I ain't gonna let me stop talking like that because I don't want nobody getting upset with Wiley because of a caller. You know how they do. You know they blame you for everything. So let me shut up. But yeah, I do hope that one day Armon and Divena, they can like have like this one-on-one sit down. Maybe somebody needs to call Zeus and have Ray J set up the conversation where they can all sit around like Hazley E and Masika and talk about their issues because, you know, Denat says, you know, Armon is jealous of him because of hair. I guess they're beefing behind who grows hair faster and who has like the biggest booty. But I'm just like, who gives a damn who got the biggest pussy? Okay, like y'all ain't about to pop nothing. Y'all about to clap some butts or what? What are we doing here? I do feel like they just need to kiss and make up. So hopefully they'll make things right. And if Armon, if you're listening in the bushes, I hope you screen your people that bought those tickets because Denat did say probably like a week or two ago, maybe I don't want to say like a week or two ago. I probably said like a month ago, like 3 weeks ago. He did say he knows somebody that is going on the trip. She already bought her stuff. She's even a screenshot of the whole little package thing that he had for his trip. So just know you gotta have some secret spies there. So I hope you screen them because it's a girl, not a boy. So screen all the girlies.
It's hard to screen. It's really hard to screen people because how would you know? You know?
Shit, I don't know. That's why they should. I don't know why they want to be all like fancy and be all grand and stuff. Why are y'all going out the country? Like, why are y'all even doing all that? What happened
to me, I think it's like a awareness retreat where they're going to do yoga, they're going to do awareness.
Baby, you could do this right there. You could do this in America. You would go straight to the YMCA and do the same thing.
But it sold out. You know, it's an honor. Like it
did. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking my damn self. I need to go on the trip myself. It was sold out too fast. So I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to go too. But you know, you could do something in the States. That's just too big of a risk to start it off out the country and things of that nature.
I believe it's going to be a success because I know he's going to be fasting. He's going on a cleanse. So I know it's going to be a success, and I believe it.
Okay, wait a minute, Wiley. Speaking of cleanse, how did your cleanse
Okay.
Did you ever talk about how your cleanse helped you out, or what new things happened with the cleanse?
I got a job from the cleanse. After the cleanse, literally out of nowhere, like the job came out of nowhere. So that was just a blessing there and bringing income in. So that was a blessing from it. So the cleanse do work. No shade. The cleanse do work. And I was able to get my equipment back. Give credit to the cleanse. I was able to get my phones, my desktop, my Tasha K camera. Okay. Yes, I was able to get that back.
I heard you say something about going back to school. You going back to school?
And also going back to school next year. I'm going to go back to school to finish my degree. I got like 2 more years left, so I'm doing this not only for myself, but I'm doing this for my family. And also too, because since I have experience in criminal justice, being in the system, I really want to go to law school. So shout out to Kim Kardashian, but shout out to my lawyer. Like he really showed me, like, I would love to do this. I would love to be a public defender.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I would love to be a public defender. and being there, helping people get up, beat cases, really being an advocate for people. And
now, Wiley, now you talking about helping people beat cases, but we did have a Judge Wiley. Remember you used to give everybody 50 years and up.
Yeah, I did. Now I have a heart. I'm not as ruthless, but
so with the lawyer character, you gonna have a heart, but the
judge character,
Judge Wiley, he a little bit stiff.
Some cases I'll be a little stiff for. Like if you bother children, you going down taking women, going down abusing the elderly, you getting a huge sentence. But as a public defender, like really being there for people that they can go to trial, they can beat this. This is a lawyer that I follow out of Baltimore, Maryland. He's out in Maryland. And he helped people beat cases. And he's like one of the top lawyers. I forgot his name. He's a nice, dark-skinned chocolate man. I'm like, I really want to do this. And seeing Kim Kardashian want to do it too, I'm like, it's just on my mind. And when I was in high school, I said I wanted to go to law school, but I never did it. But now with this, I'm like, okay, I want to go to law school. I know I got to take the LSAT, and I want to go to I want to just say I want to go to Harvard. Either Harvard or Howard Law School. But Harvard is like on the top of my list. I want to go to Harvard. It's just something about Harvard.
Well, you can do it, Wiley.
Of course I can do it. Thank you, sir.
Sure can.
Get them checks. Then come on YouTube, talk to YouTube. And then you have
on your nice little suit and stuff.
Okay.
Going in the courtroom. Yeah, okay. I see that.
Okay. They're gonna be like, is that Wiley?
I see that.
Yes. Yes. So it's just that was like on my mind, and because what really opened my eyes up to being a lawyer, my lawyer gave me his number, and they don't usually do that. The public don't give you their number. So it was just showing me that he went the extra mile. He said, you're one of my best clients because you didn't get in trouble, pick up a new case. So I was like, excuse me, that's a blessing. So I was like, I really want to go to law school because I was seeing the stuff they was doing. I'm like, I can do this. I would love to do this.
Yeah, and that's good to have you an ally in the field that you want to go in because you never know. He can maybe write you a recommendation or he can always refer you to good places. You don't have any kids. You're young. Your skin is still tight. You still have you have a nice face,
Yes.
And the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want to do. I mean, hell, you want to go start working for NASA tomorrow and do the Wiley Show out of space.
Okay.
That's your prerogative. You can do what you want to do.
You better say it.
You can do what you want to do.
We're
just here to enjoy the ride.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, yeah, no worry, Wiley. Well, good night, and thank you for coming live tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. And somebody else had called in. I see y'all in here. I love y'all. Who else had called in? Give me a second. Hold on. I don't want to make no. Okay. Is this who I think it is? I'm calling it back. Hold on, y'all. Hey.
It's Uppity. How you doing? I see you still calling people back.
Yeah, okay, Uppity. I had to call back. How you doing?
I'm great. I like your title, and I got here a little late, but I have a question, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that this is Funky Danila karma for how he be treating black women?
Oh, I think I don't want to say it, but I think honestly, I think it's could be. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say the politically correct word. It could be.
Yeah. Because I seen his thing where he was like, I'm not coming out here for no sympathy, just awareness. And I think he know he can't come out here for sympathy because how he dragged the community of women that has supported him no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And he is very disrespectful. But I don't wish cancer on nobody. But I just want people to know God don't play about black women, especially when they
remember what he said about Michelle Etienne. I still hear that across my head. That was like a nasty read, talking about her older, saying she like Gary Coleman. I want to know, did she respond yet? Do you know if Michelle Etienne responded? y'all know in the chat?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she responded to his announcement. But even if she did, she would have to be very careful because we can't forget he did her dirty like that after getting a bargain rent fee living in her apartment.
Facts.
You know? Same thing, he just did that with Tamar after she paid for his birthday party.
Wow.
So, yeah.
But he did cancel the show yesterday because he said he's still depressed, he said, and he canceled the show yesterday.
Yeah, I just hope he remember no sympathy because you don't show it to others, especially women. So this might be God telling you, sit your ass down and rethink your life. You know?
So you're not giving him sympathy at all?
No, he gets my, I'm glad he caught it at stage 1, and I hope he do better because, you know, I don't wish ill on nobody. I don't think that I'm in the position to play God. There's one and only, you know? But I do think I should bring awareness, and I think he deserves just as much, quote-unquote, tough love he likes to give black women. So I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a lot of black women problem. They show grace to people that don't show them any. So it's not that I wishing it for him. I had nothing to do with his diagnosis. But we got to talk about karma and how it's going to come back in many ways.
So you say it's karma. But if that's the case, it's going to be a whole lot of bloggers diagnosed with something because of what they talk about black women. I'm going to check what I have to say about black women, too, because you know, I'm definitely praying for him. Thank God that the doctor caught it early, that it's only stage 1. But wow.
No, but Wally, you always been balanced across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, to me, he has some like deep-rooted issues. But I do want to ask you this because I see Wally is still making the headlines. The other day, I guess Armon and Tasha had something on some type of space. I'm not on that site. So somebody had uploaded it to YouTube. And I guess you was in the chat and Armand, as normal, as usual, playing in your face, wouldn't let you up. And Tasha K actually got you on a link, and then you get on a link and disrespected the hell out of her. What was that about?
It was a Twitter space. It was I was backstage. I was on the Twitter space, but I didn't request to come on because I was outside. But I did come on, and of course she lied because she made it seem like me and Armand fell out because of her. That's a lie. I fell out with him back doing Facebook days. So, you know, it's really
right. I remember y'all fell out on Facebook days. And I remember because that's how Tasha, she know that because she came in. Remember, she told you she would interview your mom. You was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be.
And because she told when I wanted her to interview my family, she was like, I drag you if I don't have all the facts. I said, you know, it ain't even meant. It ain't even meant. Thank God we didn't.
Yeah, that's what she.
Thank God.
Yeah, but I just wanted because I don't know if it was the way they clipped it, Wally, but because she kept putting you on like. Wally's telling it because I could, like I said, somebody uploaded on YouTube. They was like, Wally's saying it. Wally know the truth. Wally know the truth. And our mom was just like, whatever, child. Like, basically paying it. And she's like, why you don't want to let Wally on the link?
And when I went on the Twitter space, I told Armand, I said that she's jealous of you. She's trying to crack into this space because you're going viral on there. Your numbers are bigger, and she have a team of people that's doing it. And I also said on there that Nicki need to be careful. The day that Nicki Minaj unfollow Tasha K will be the day she posts those secret recordings, those secret conversations about Nicki Minaj. And because if you be clear, Tasha K was even talking about Nicki Minaj's husband, call him the R word. You know, then she had to clean it up. Once she went over there to
but Nicki Minaj. She didn't lie.
No, she didn't lie, but it's the fakeness and stuff like that. But Nicki's smart. She just used these YouTubers for her benefit. But when that album come out, she don't go on a channel for a sit-down interview. Name me one YouTuber in this sector that she interviewed with. None of them. She went to
But isn't that how Cardi B did Armand? Did Cardi B do Armand?
The same way, absolutely. I agree.
B.
She used these YouTubers like sharecroppers. Then when it's time to get the biggest crop, oh no, I'm going over here with Joe Budden, or I'm going over here with Kai Sinai. I'm not coming on the YouTube channel and do an interview. Look at Mariah Carey. She didn't go on no YouTube channel, but she was over there with Kai Sinai. She was boring and dry because Kai Sinai, that he don't even know any good questions to even ask Mariah Carey. I would ask Mariah Carey a lot of questions. First and foremost,
I think it's about the bottom line. It's about the bottom line. I don't know if you noticed, but they have been talking about the reason why a lot of these celebrities that you think, especially like people like Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, you think about the records that they sold, especially Mariah Carey, because Mariah Carey actually wrote her own lyrics. So she don't have to split the check with that many people. But a lot of these celebrities are really broke. They don't really got it like that. But they're selling their clout. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think they got it like that, but they got a bottom line. So I wouldn't take it personally.
No, I don't take it personally.
I think Armon knew he was a part of the club.
If I had millions of dollars, you would see a lot of celebrities on the show because I would pay them to come on. It's that simple. Like even Dr. Umar, I would pay Dr. Umar to come on.
Do they know they used to pay Storm and Rose $50 to do your show, and he did it gladly?
Yeah, sure, I surely did because we have Regina.
And he treat you down.
Oh Lord, don't remind me. I pay him $50 because we have Regina on our show, and she had a hair salon, and she sponsored the show, and I was able to give Storm 50 and 7 Stars 50. And shout out to 7 Stars. Where is she at?
Shout out to Miss Regina.
Yeah, shout out to Regina. And this was like before she had 1,000 channels and all that. I think she had gave us $100 or I think $400 a month. So because we did the show I think every Thursday. Yeah, I remember that. 2 Man and Lady. We bringing the show back.
I remember. And Storm did you dirty. He ain't recognizing his karma. That's what I'm saying. But why do you have, like, if you had to pick somebody, who are you more mad at, Tasha K or Armon? Because I think that Tasha K didn't do as bad
I don't think neither one of them. I'm upset really with Tasha because she gave me her address to her home when she was living in Georgia, and we was gonna do the podcast. She said, "Oh, you in Georgia? We got you in Atlanta. We need to do the podcast." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So then I said, "Can I bring my moderator to drive me out there?" Because it was like $50 or $60 to do it on Uber, and I was going with my moderator anyway to go to Monique comedy show. And then Tasha K said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got to cancel. My son had an asthma attack." Then I looked at a video. Her son is in the backyard playing games. Like literally in the backyard playing.
But then her subscribers say something about that for her not to meet you because you be going back and forth, like switching up on her.
No. She the one that offered to do it that day. That day we came, oh yeah, we do the podcast, We didn't have no beef for nothing at all. She just up the line and I called out on that. And then she come on the show. I didn't say that. So I pulled up the text. Here's the text. Oh yeah. Ma'am, I have the receipts. I'm not going to lie about that. And then she said, "Are you effing your moderator? Are you effing her?" I'm like, "Why would you say that?" And I felt bad because I was gonna go there. I was gonna go to England. I'm like, "No, you should have asked me, do I want to F her?" That would have been the question. And then yes, that's when the child soldier joke built up. And I said her child was out there in Africa being a child soldier. So I said that joke. And then a joke, remember with Chelsea being an employee, because me and her had got into it on the app. This is way back in the day. And that's when I knew
you broke that story because remember she came on your live trying to redirect shit. Everything you said came out to be true. Like, I don't think Tasha K would give you any secrets. So you and your audience at the time, our viewpoint was right. Like, absolutely. She's a user and a hoe.
Yeah, and that's what happened. And then she finally found a man that she got pregnant by with some money. Now she opened up her own coffee shop. That, she came on the show and she said, "This is why I like to go on the show under my troll account." I'm like, "Ma'am, you want to promote your coffee shop." So she got a coffee shop that's opening over there in Florida.
Yeah, that's probably her. We know how that goes. People, they got to come back and see your words really affected her. But I'm glad because you actually gave her lessons. Like, and that's one thing I love about you. I would never say that you hate Black women. You have your moments where you go off and you're unfair. Like, to me, I feel like you're a little unfair to Tasha K sometimes. But you always come back around. But for some reason, with Tasha K now. But I'm gonna let that go.
But anyway, Tasha K, we can always come on the show and we can always have a good time, stuff like that. Even her people now, this is just me. They say, "Wiley, you need to be on her show. She got some guy on there. He's boring. Where's Wiley?" And they do be saying that. And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that is a good point. I should be on that show because the dude is kind of dry." But maybe she don't want me to outshine her. I don't know. That's something to take up for her because I know she reached out to her mind.
You are definitely a polarizing person, Wiley.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Polarizing.
Yeah,
you are.
It is. I agree.
You've been connected. Like still, and Wally, I don't know if your new chat is with it, but I'm still pushing for Wally to be the host of one of those, you know how they have those gays, I think you was on Chasing Atlanta. What was the shows you was on?
Oh, Chasing
I'm
Down,
still
Chasing
wanting to push that because you actually helped them break it. Like, you've been with them since the beginning. They owe you some type of
they owe me some, and then my thing is, when I tried to audition for the show, oh no, I'm like, listen, I'm one of the best people to put on the show. It will bring a lot of eyeballs to the show because I'm bringing news coverage from me when I have my issues, and it will just be good television. And this is why I'm so hurt, even in the B sector when we did the show. I'm still hurt about that because I'm like, I still want the people to see it. Now, one day it will come out because the person have all the footage, and I really want y'all to see it because I put my heart and soul. I was like, oh, this is my moment. I'm like, oh, I'm around people with money, around people in Hollywood.
Do you have access to those videos?
No, I don't.
I keep telling you, I don't know why you don't reopen them videos.
No, I don't have like I don't have access to like what we did. Like that's the producer have all that, but they can still put that out. I cannot wait to put that out because that's going. I know I'm gonna be famous. I already know it. Like I'm like, who is this dude? We need to work with him. He famous. He need to be on Saturday Night Live because y'all gonna see a side of me. Like y'all gonna be like, is this Wiley? Like I miss like the clip that Sean Bradley. I play it a lot. The clip that Sean Bradley posted.
Wiley is the GOAT. I keep telling people Wiley was the GOAT, and Wiley was our main connection to a lot of these people that they see they try to associate to the B sector, but really those was relationships Wiley had. You know what I'm saying?
We would bring a lot of people
and to Wiley would throw them away and bring them back as he too. You know?
Yeah, I used to do that. On the show, like on the B sector, we used to bring celebrities on, interview people, artists. We didn't care. The show was different. It wasn't always about me just beef with people in the B sector. One day we'll talk about politics. One day we'll talk about a book. It was a wide variety show, and that's why when Rico was going through his moment, I still have people in the B sector. They said, "Listen, I'm gonna go to Rico case. I'll be there for Rico." And now look at Rico; he was able to get his dog back. He's doing good now. But I said, if they don't want me and Rico to team up, because I know how to be that shield for my man. Because I know how these demons get to be on the internet, and the best thing to be a demon on the internet is being successful. And he's in New York, child. You will see an upgrade.
Yeah, he's in New York with me, Wiley. He's in New York with me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You will see an upgrade that you never see. Because remember, when we went to DC, they still talk about that DC gate. You would never live that down because you had all the heavy hitters. You had VS, you had Wiley, you had Rico. He became a star because of DC. He was a subscriber. I made him a YouTube person.
Right. No, Wiley made a lot of people outside of the B sector. Like I told you about, a lot of these gay reality shows y'all see on YouTube, they gain a big audience from YouTube, from the B sector. Because that's when we had a lot of people. Wiley would bring them on. It was a lot of drama. I don't know if they ever met you in the show, but they damn sure was on your panel. Anytime they did a live, your name was mentioned because Wiley was all through these streets. He was unabashedly himself.
Yes.
I was like, Wiley is still making bank because your name is still being mentioned among the greats of YouTube.
Yeah,
so,
because we built in the foundation. It's hard. I was watching the Scorpion show. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on, Rico. I was watching the Scorpion show, and Kevin was like, "Wiley, is you okay?" Because I see that you okay. I'm glad that you're okay. It's like a lot of people know of me. It's like you can't. It's like because we help build. We've been on this online stuff for a long time, so it's kind of hard not to know me on here. A lot of even some of your biggest creators know of Wiley. They might not say nothing, but they know. But it's gonna come a time, especially when we do our meet and greet in New York. I cannot wait to do a meet and greet in New York. I can't wait. That's gonna be.
I'm there. Just let me know, Wiley. You know I'm there. But I'm gonna get down so we can get up here because he's gonna be in your chat.
Okay.
So, have a blessed Thanksgiving, Wiley, and producers.
Okay, you too. Bye bye. Oh wait, don't say let me call her back. Okay, let me call her back. Y'all bear with me. Shall y'all call in today? Hey. Hello.
What up, y'all?
Hey. How you doing, Rico?
I'm like, Ray J, am I live?
Yeah, you are live. You are live.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. I don't like saying happy holidays because that's just not traditional to me.
Yeah, I like to say happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Right.
So what are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
I'm actually cooking right now. I'm cooking right now. So I'm doing I got my turkey in the oven because I got a turkey, so I got my turkey in the oven. Making some macaroni and ham. Well, I'm getting my ham from Honey Baked Ham, so I have to make that. But just the regular stuff. But right now I'm making some hot noodles right now while my turkey in the oven.
Is your friend coming? Your friend from DC, is he coming?
He hasn't called me. I was expecting his call because he came down and visited me last year for Thanksgiving while I was in Brooklyn. And we had made a Thanksgiving meal. But I know I haven't heard from him. So I don't think that he's coming. I would have heard from him by now.
Oh, I wish I have to work. I wish I'd be able to sit down and eat with you.
You good as far as that because like I got to get myself together because I'm taking a break from YouTube and I'm checking myself in like you said before. So I'm going to get the help that I need mentally.
That's good.
So now that I got Rico Jr. back because he's right here, that's the main thing. So
that's good.
I'm just happy about that, and now I got to take care of my business mentally. So that's what I'm going to be doing, like for real.
That's good.
Other than that, I'm going to say it's good that you said that you going back to school and stuff like that because you would be good. I don't know about a lawyer. I guess that's what you want to do, paralegal or something.
Yeah, lawyers, and it's different type of lawyers out there. Like you got the people that do that's in the corporate world. You got criminal defense. You got injury lawyer. You even a person brought it up to me about the nursing home neglect, like doing stuff like that. With my experience of working in these nursing homes and stuff. So being on standing up for families that's dealing with like bed sores or getting beat up in nursing homes, like really defend those family members that want justice for their loved ones. So stuff like that. So yeah, I think that would be great, honestly. And it's good if you get back in school and complete school and stuff like that. Then your family get to see you walk across the stage. And then you could bring DJ Envy and Angela Yee and all that.
Yeah, so once I get myself mentally stable, because right now I'm not, because I feel like going through an episode again, so I'm checking myself in.
But that's good. But it's good that you're checking yourself in, though, honestly. That's a good thing.
Yeah, because like I told you, like, honestly, like, it's just been a lot, and I can't take it. So I have to do that for myself. But I had to make sure I get Rico Jr. back. So he's back here at home, got out the hospital. And that was a whole devastation to me. But like I said, I don't care about the haters because that person is going to get theirs, by the rest of God. I don't have to do nothing. Just let the rest of God handle that. But long as I got mine back. So that's that. Because I don't even want to talk about him.
And even when you complete it, like whatever they give you, whether it's medication or whether it's a therapy, make sure you continue it, because that was one of the mistakes I was making. They would give me the resources and I won't see it through. I'll be like, oh, I'm good, I'm fine now.
I don't want to be on no medication though. I don't.
But if that's one of the options, then because of me, it saved my life. Like the medicine, literally, I can tell the difference with the Wiley from last year to the Wiley like now. I can tell the difference. I was on the phone with someone and I had to explain to what happened last year. For me to be so clear-minded to explain it and not crashing out or not being up for hours, I'm sleeping 8 hours a day. I'm reading. I'm on my 4th or 5th book that I've read this in these last 2 months. Like the medicine have literally saved my life. And at first, I didn't want to do the medicine. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to. But it helped me so much. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this version of me versus the version that I was last year, Crash. Because I really had I had 2 major, actually 3, if you count the incident that happened in Chicago. So actually 3 major mental health crises that I had. And I said, I don't want to continue to do that. And then when I went to the gas station today, it was this white dude on the ground just talking to himself. And I was like, I do not want that to be my life. probably don't have no family, probably burnt every bridge. Now you just out on the street just talking to yourself. I said, I don't want that to be my life. So if I have to take a pill a day to get through this, then I do it. I take it every day. Literally, I keep it right my little bed.
You was doing good out there, Wally, with the politics, even though I don't agree with your politics stance, but you would have been doing good out there, like just interviewing people and stuff like that. Coming here to New York and do the same thing, I think you would be good at politics.
Absolutely, because y'all, like New York, like the reason why I want to do New York, y'all about to get a new mayor, so it's about to be new changes in the city. And it's just good just to participate. I love it. It makes me feel good, like going to City Hall. Like when I had nominated for Jay Salee, when I endorsed him to win, to see him as the vice mayor, I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll run for office and to get into that. It's just definitely dope. Like politics is fun. It's entertaining. I love it. It's very entertaining. And Trump is entertaining. He's bad policy, though. Terrible policy. But he's entertaining. Wow. He's entertaining. He's just... And that's probably why he won, because he's so entertaining. But his policies suck. Like, people get laid off. Black women lose their jobs. They coming out to the food stamps. Now they talking about you got to work or volunteer to keep your food stamps. Like, come on now, stop it.
Yeah, you got to work. So that's real. So I got to get off. Well, I did have a job, but I'm going to get another one. Oh, to get off my lazy ass and start working, because, you got to have it.
Then when I get to New York with you, we definitely, like, you're around a lot of people, and then we're going to grow together, because New York, that's the media capital of the world. Like, you got every single show, everything. They be looking for interns and everything. It's just dope. Like, New York is just, it's the media capital of the world. And Icon, like, he goes to a lot of events. He's dope. And I'm there, and then we get on the comedy shows, so you get out the house and stuff. Because for me, another thing that I found too is reading. And when I tell you I read, and it's so good, because you don't have to worry about. Because now I'm not even thinking about my family sad or something. But I thank God I can still call and say, "Hey, how y'all doing? Everything's fine." But I'm not feeling sad, because I'm enjoying my life. I have a job now. I read now. Then also the medication. But if I didn't have that, I would be spiraling out of control. Like, oh my gosh, crying up in the middle of the night, harass people, going live for 20 hours of a day. But now I go on YouTube when I feel like going on YouTube until if something interests me, then I go on YouTube. But the old Wally would be on live for 18 hours, 24 hours a day, almost every day. And it was like, did you sleep? I did sleep. Don't worry about that. Didn't sleep at all, and then crashing out. So I was like, I don't want that to be my life. But it's good that say, hey, I have an issue. I need to get the help, and it's a blessing that you're going to do it, because New York got the resources. The resources is there. You live in a major city with a lot of resources, but they can't force you. You got to go through the process.
Yeah, so that's a blessing.
If you need something, if you need to talk, you always can call me, because
working good with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just wanted to come through. Let you know that, I personally deleted my channel. Don't be believing none of these hater ass bitches out here. Oh, let me stop cussing. Like that. But don't be believing nobody out here. I deleted my own channel, even though I had monetization, memberships, all that.
Why you just didn't take it down? Why you just did remove it?
I just took one of that off.
You deleted it? Okay.
Because, again, as you're talking about the B sector, I don't want to be... I don't want my name associated with that, so I'm just starting a new channel. Like, this channel now is not in that area, and I want to do what I want to do.
Okay, well, I feel you on that. I respect your
that's my reason.
I respect your thoughts. Thank you. Thank you for calling, and I'm gonna definitely check in with you and stuff.
Yeah, if I don't get you're welcome, and you looking good. And you looking good and sexy, okay? Even though you got beard, okay?
And then I told you we're gonna go to the gym, even though you don't need the gym. Even though you don't need the gym, because you are already skinny, but we can go out, work
out. And make sure you still have some tissue for your nose, okay?
Oh, Lord, here we go. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need tissue rolls. And if I go to New York when it's cold, definitely need a coat, okay? Thank you, Rico. Love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but I'm about to just get up out of here. I'm about to eat these food.
Okay. All right.
But you're welcome. And shout out to the Wally Show. I'll be with you.
Okay, bye-bye. It's so good to hear from him. So just so good to see y'all in here. I'm super proud of you, Wiley. So glad you're doing well. It's so great to see you. Yeah, it's just a blessing. When I was going through my journey last year, when I tell you it was a mess. But thank God I survived and went through it, and I loved it. And I know it's going to be the medicine is working. And I went on there. At first, I was in denial. I was in strong denial. I'm like, I ain't taking this medicine. I ain't crazy. I ain't taking it. And it was keeping me up. I was yelling at folks. There's even subscribers in this chat that I went off on. Because I was definitely manic. Okay? And then got on the medicine and just doors start opening up. Got a phone call, said, hey, can you do this? I was like, yes. Thank you, Jesus. And also having a great community of supporters here that is here right now. Now I can check up on people and see how you're doing. I went off on check and say, how you doing? You looking sad today? Are you okay? Because I'm like, my senses is up because I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on, like just checking on people, praying for people, and having a good community of people. And then sometimes you win people over, sometimes you don't. Some people come, some people go. That's fine. That's understandable. But when it's come to the mental health, you have to do what's best for you. If you go to a place and they say, hey, you need to take this medicine, you've been diagnosed with A, B, or C, just do it. It's a way for you to survive. Because if you keep spiraling out of control and you know you're crashing out, it's best to take it. And then when you take the medicine, you're not crashing out, it's best to keep that and continue to take whatever the doctor said to do and do it. Even if your medicine, say for instance, make you too sleepy, make you too drowsy. Because when I was first on the medicine, it made me too drowsy, made me too sleepy. And I didn't know how to collaborate with my the people at the with the doctor. But now if I'm not on the right dose, I'll be like, hey, this makes sense. So now this dose they got me on now is perfect. I sleep good, rest good, wake up, shower, get up till the next day, learning how to budget money, not spending everything, spending, on crazy stuff. It was crazy. Like on last year, when I tell you I was buying a lot of Trump gear, I had got a P.O. box I couldn't afford. I was buying stuff off Trump website, couldn't afford it. Just max out all my cards because when you're manic, you spend money like crazy, money I didn't even have. And before I knew it, I was completely broke. And then once I went to jail for the 54 days, I was able to reflect. Shout out to the nurse that was at the CCDC at the Clark County Detention Center. Was definitely nice. She said, hello, Miss White, beautiful, thick, good-looking woman. By the way, she was thick. It was just a blessing. So now when I have a conversation, people say, oh, I see the change in me. I said, that's a blessing. Thank you. I love this new version of me. And so I love watching you grow from the beginning. I'm so proud of you. You've been through a lot, and I'm super, super proud of you. Thank you, because I've been through it. I've had, and now growing, building up my relationship with people. It's just like a good feeling. When you get on the phone with people and give advice, especially when you're going through something, I'm like, listen, go to a therapist, go to a psych doctor, hey, get some help. Because a lot of people deal with depression, anxiety, all of that. I was watching a video of an interview that Sammy did, if I'm not mistaken. His mother committed second degree. I ain't gonna say the word, but it starts with an M. Second degree with an M, ends with an R. And she was having these episodes that she thought someone was following her and stalking her. And she went and got a pow, and someone lost their life because of her. And now she's in a mental hospital. I remember when I was going through my episode, and I thought the TV was hacked. I thought the cameras in my home was hacked. I thought I was going to be the vice president of the United States of America. I thought I was in a debate with Kamala Harris. And I thought the Alexa, I thought it was hacked. I thought I had thought that the CIA and FBI was following me. I thought that. In this manic episodes, I couldn't stand African people for some reason. It was really rough, and I thank God that you know you thought you we thought we were. I thought y'all were bots. Yes, I remember that. So it was really rough. I was going through it on last year. It was really rough, and then the Walmart situation. Bad situation. Though a lot of people laughed and they was laughing, but I'm still to this point like, wow, really. And then once I get my millions, once I get my millions of dollars, I'm definitely writing my uncle a check. Do you hear me? Then we'll be back cool because he loves some money. But that was just something, man. It went viral. It on YouTube. It was on TikTok. It was everywhere. It was all on my Facebook. People still to this day are talking about it, like in my DMs and stuff. And I refuse every interview that people are talking about. I said that's my story, and I refuse every interview. It's this other white YouTuber. He's a Republican. He wants to interview, and I declined. I said, I remember that. It's a Wiley. I remember you saying this stuff, especially the vice president stuff. But I didn't know you believed this. So happy you were getting better. I believed it. I believed that I was being vet to be the vice president. I believed it. I believed it. I believed it in my mind. I believed it. It was for real. I do mental health awareness, and we should never feel ashamed about it. I read yourself for something. We all go through hard times. Yes, I thought I've lived on the moon when aliens came down here to visit and got stuck. Like, listen, it was like really something. I thought my Alexa, because my phone wasn't charged, so the Alexa said you don't need the charger. In my mind, that's what I thought it said. So I'm just walking around in Plano, Texas, just literally walking around in Texas. My phone is like, I think my phone is like hacked. It wasn't charged. And I'm walking around everywhere, buying ice cream and stuff. It's already hot. I walked all the way to this BMW car lot because I thought the Republicans was going to give me a new BMW or something like that. So I'm sitting down in the BMW, looking in these cars, trying to get in a car with people. You know how people, they let you look at the car. I'm just trying to get that and doing all this type of stuff. Then the airport situation, child. I'm telling my testimony. Y'all need to hear this. Went to the airport. I was at home. So the people was like, you need to get a ticket to Florida so you can meet up with Trump. So I looked for a ticket, didn't buy the ticket because I didn't have the money. Literally went to the airport. Said I need a ticket to get to Florida. Because I'm thinking, it was like, sir, where's your boarding pass? Well, I don't have it. I'm here. And then I tried to get in a car with somebody. He wanted to fight me because I tried to get in the main car. I put my stuff in his trunk. And he was trying to fight me. So then I created the Trump song. I was so in love with Trump, and I was so in love with this man that I created a song. Even when I look back at them shorts, at them videos that I did, I'm like, that's me, but did I really do that? And I did it. Okay. You thought he was Uber. Yes. Child, I went through it. Like when I tell you in the Trump song, I was talking about the person with the wig. Let me see if I can find some of those shorts. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Something about the name of Trump. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can find it. You can definitely see the change now. I gained the weight back and everything. Okay. I think these are so this is when I was on the medicine. I was crashing out. Let me see if I can find two of these shorts. Y'all bear with me.
Be fine. Your Indian ass gonna be fine. I ain't studying you. I'm on the strip. I'm outside Kamala Harris. Bring your black ass outside. Tell the Secret Service to bring your ass on the strip. Kamala Harris, your black ass gonna be fine. Your Indian ass gonna be fine. I ain't studying you. I'm on the strip.
So I'm literally on the strip, cussing Kamala Harris out. It was a mess. Let me see if I can find another short. This one I wasn't well, and I had the camera in my face. It's so hard. Y'all forgive me, right? Do y'all forget Wiley? Please forgive me.
Let me take these glasses.
Please forgive me. I was wilding out. Please forgive me.
It's off. I don't care if you get so mad, you tell Kamala Harris on me and she slapped me with a pot of greens. I'm still saying I'm voting for Trump. I ain't stunned Kamala. That whole heifer slept with people's husbands. Baby, somebody, Willie Brown's wife, told me about her. Said, Wally, I want you to call out Kamala because she fucked my husband. Let me take these glasses off. I don't care if you get so mad, you tell Kamala Harris on me and she slapped me with a pot of greens. I'm still saying I'm voting for Trump. I ain't stunned Kamala. Oh, that whole...
Let me see if I can find... It's what other one that I want to find. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait. My mother was on the fire. So people say, this your family know? They was bombarded with phone calls across the country. They was bombarded with phone calls. Okay, but what can my mom do? Oh, this the one. Okay, give me that. What can she do? She always in Chicago. Like, what can she do?
Cost, it was cheaper under President Trump. But due to the fact, high inflation, you can't hardly get the best weave. Weave is too high. It used to be cheap under Trump. You know how much that weave cost? It was cheaper under President.
So then the lady was like moving her weave, and it was like moving her stuff. It was a mess. I was yelling Trump all over the strip. It was. Thank God I survived that. I can laugh about it now. It's yes. Wow, you kept saying she make a mean pot of greens. And it was a mess. It really was. And I can laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny then. My mom did call. She did cuss me out. She did cuss me out. And she was like, she did cuss me out, like, Trump don't give a blankety blank about you. And I was like, I thought my roommate smoke detectors were controlled by Fox News producers. I thought it was all controlled by Fox News. So I kept playing Fox News clips. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, but I thank him, thank God that I got through it and you all was there. And there's a lot of stuff that happened to me in jail that I wrote down and I'm gonna put in my book. I just have to sit down and really get it finished and everything, put all my thoughts together so the book makes sense, so it don't be all over the place. But yeah. Excuse me. But when I was in that jail, like when I tell you that they had the Secret Service in there, and it wasn't like the movies, they had a suit, they was dressed regular, and they was asking me some questions. And when I said to them, they was like, this dude have lost his mind. I said, I want Fox News and Trump to go to the nursing home to see if my grandmother's still alive. And I won't believe it unless it's streaming live on Fox. People like, what in the world's going on with this man? It was a mess. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was a mess. But now, as I'm clear-minded, I knew Trump. The reason why I knew Trump was going to win, I knew Trump. it was serious. It was so serious. I knew Trump was going to win when in a jail they passed a law where you can vote behind bars. So I got the stuff. I was able to vote, and everybody in my unit that was in the unit, I was at Fort King. That was the unit I was in. They all voted for Trump. Nobody in that unit voted for Kamala Harris, even though we were behind bars and we voted for Trump. And I said something on the COs. I said, if they did not pick Hillary Clinton, a white woman, to run this country, there is no way in the world they would give it to a black woman. Even when they gave it to a black, because you understand, voting rights, black men, especially those black men that had owned property, were able to vote before black women, before women, period. So it's just like, wow. But he definitely did mess up a lot of stuff. I see Rico in here, love you. And when I tell you that it was just a mess, the way how this country is, and you see that Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's resigning. He threatened Marjorie Taylor Greene, he threatened some of the sitting members of Congress. It's just really rough. I mean, then President Trump, he also called one of the reporters Miss Piggy. It is a mess. And as dealing with black women today, black women unemployment is so high because the reason why it's like that is by design, because black women despise the Republican Party. They vote. They're the best voting bloc, the most voter bloc that is in this nation is black women. Black women vote the most for Democrats. And they're the backbone of the Democrats. It's in black men too, but they outpace black men as well. But now the unemployment is so high with black women, and I think that's a retaliation because they don't vote for Republicans. They vote mainly in the 90-some percentile, the 95, 96 percentile. They vote for Democrats. So that's how that goes. But yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad that I can able to laugh about it now and stuff like that. But I was right. I was spot on with the political stuff. Trump did win. The Republicans did sweep. But also what's going to happen in the next election, you're going to see people. You're going to see a lot of Democrats going to win because the Latino community, Hispanic community, Spanish-speaking people, they're over it. They don't like Trump. It was like people was getting deported. Even the press secretary nephew mama got detained or about to get deported. So it's something that right then and there. So it's a lot of stuff that is going on for it. And even Trump, he even put he even asked for 500 more troops to go to DC. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm so happy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the show. Thumbs up, share. This was fun. This was great. I'm still going to do the 24-hour live. Whenever I have an off day, I'll do the 24-hour live with you all. We are moving into office space to do the show. So if you want to participate by getting the stuff on the wish list, please do. We put a green screen up there. We got to put a chair up there as well. We got to put a chair up there as well. So I got to add a chair and a table up there. So please get it when you can. And if I need to add someone there, let me know. Say, hey, Wiley, can you add this to the wish list? Let me know. I will tell you, black women have been some of the kindest. Yeah, absolutely. Black women are very kind. Absolutely. Also, our cash app is the Wiley Show 1990. Wiley Show 1990. Oh, yeah, and I need lights. I didn't put the lights on there. Did I put the lights on there? Oh, wait. Okay, let me. I add some lights on there. I already got lights. I gotta go pick it up. I got lights. I just got to go pick it off from somebody's house. And Wiley, it was so great to see you. So, well, thank you. Thank you so very much. Follow me on TikTok at Wiley Show, Instagram at Wiley Show. Shout out to y'all. Y'all showed up on Instagram. That video got 3,000. I mean, the video got 27,000 views. I think almost up to 30,000 views. When we did Todd and Candy. Thank you so very much. Love you all. Make sure y'all get that book too, The Yellow Wife. I want that book, so I want to read it. I'm addicted to books, y'all. I'm addicted to books. All right, love y'all. And I will see you on the next episode. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. One times God, always remember to put God first. Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, heal. Fucking Anila in his body. Heal him of that cancer dried up from the root, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Lord, watch over the people that's driving on these dangerous highways. That they get to their destination safely. That they enjoy their meals with their family. Lord, bless those that are not around their family. Bless them to have a good holiday and good food to nourish in their body. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank God. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful good night. If somebody else dragged me, it's okay. We'll respond to it, but we had to do this video today, and we will see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.